Hey Aries, what's going on? I hope you are super well. My name is Diane and this is Madame Butterfly Tarot. We are going to do a love reading for July, but you know, timeless reading, blah blah blah. You are so welcome here, Aries. Thank you so much for, you know, taking the time to check out the reading. I appreciate it so much. And you know, if you feel like liking and subscribing to me, I would appreciate that so much as well. So I'm just going to start off with a couple of what should we start with? Let's start off with a couple of these messages for you. You can always skip this part if you want to. So what does Aries need to know about love? Okay, you have connection and you have spiritual. So you have some kind of spiritual connection here, Aries. Either something that you're already dealing with or something that's about to come in, okay? You have your connection is eternal and unbreakable, and you have your spiritual journey is beginning. So if this is someone that you're already dealing with, and maybe, I don't know, maybe that's taking a super long time to come in or whatever, and you're starting to lose the faith and be like, oh my god, they're never coming, I've imagined this, blah blah blah. It's a much more intense connection than I think maybe you're giving it credit for, because there's a lot of spiritual aspects to the connection that need to be kind of dealt with as well. Because when they say spiritual, it often means that it's some kind of karmic connection, and I don't mean karmic in a bad way. It's just, you know, what I mean by that is probably if you've met this person and you've not come together yet, but you still feel very strongly attached to them, they've probably got karma they're dealing with that they need to get out of the way before they can come to you, and vice versa. Maybe you have a little bit of karma you're dealing with. Yeah, I thought there was one more that wanted to come out. You have love conquers all. So maybe you're feeling a little disheartened about the situation at the moment, Aries, whatever's going on with you guys. But it is, they're telling you it's an unbreakable connection. You know, and usually when you have like eternal and spiritual, it usually means like a past life connection, right? So this is probably why the connection is so intense, you know, and it's a pain is the thing, because I do sometimes hear comments on the channel like, oh, you always talk about soulmates, like how can every relationship be a soulmate? It's not going to be, right? Not every relationship is going to be a soulmate connection, but to be honest, the people that are not in soulmate connections probably have nothing to do with tarot or spirituality or anything like that, and there's nothing wrong with that. It's just that if you're here looking for answers, you know, because there's something stronger than you're used to dealing with, and it's probably a soulmate connection, right? So there's usually like a lot of karma involved in these things, unfortunately. Before you can come together, there's a lot of growth that has to happen. It's all very irritating, but you know, it just means that you've chosen, I don't know, like if all your friends are kind of in connections or whatever and you're like, oh my god, why can I not just have a simple connection? It just means that you've chosen a more intense path. That probably means you're an older soul, right? So you can't be comparing yourself to other people, because there's just no point. You're different. You've chosen a different path, you know. A lot of people that are in these like normal connections are just young souls that are, you know, they're not really here to learn that much. And at the bottom of the deck you have signs. So you're getting a lot of signs about this, okay? And it says, watch out for signs leading you to true love. It is a true love that you're dealing with, okay? And I know I have Aries in my chart as well. I know what it's like with Aries. You don't really want to deal with all the true love soppy stuff, right? But sometimes you just kind of have to accept it, okay? Like emotions, Aries. I would say this is somebody, I don't know, with the Page of Cups, it might be someone reasonably new that you're dealing with. Maybe, we'll see. But you're probably getting a lot of signs from your guides, from spirit, whatever you want to call it, you know, telling you that this is like a very, you know, that it's going to go your way basically. And it's maybe you're just kind of maybe getting in your own way, you know, which we all do, right? Because it's the 3D and everyone, you know, it's like, well, should have come together by now, right? But I think it's just a little message for you here, just to start off, just to say, like, don't, you know, don't give up. Did I shuffle the cards? I think I shuffled them, right. Let's see who this person is that's coming towards you, Aries. Okay, 8 of Cups. So this is either someone who's leaving a connection, or it's someone that left you. Okay, I can't tell from one card. We're gonna have to clarify that one. But let's see who this person's walking away from. Oh, this is someone new. See, with this Page of Cups and this Ace of Cups, I would say this is someone new. Now, what's interesting about the 8 of Cups and the Ace of Cups, you see how there's a gap there, like in the cups down here. The idea behind this card is that this little red guy has taken his cup away from someone or some situation where it wasn't being appreciated, right? I'm kind of thinking this is someone who is leaving someone else, or they're leaving a situation behind to come towards you, because you see the way the cards have come out. Or it could be someone that left you in the past, but either way they're coming in with this offer of love. But yeah, if it's, you know, someone that's leaving someone else behind for you, like basically wherever they were, their cup of love was certainly not being appreciated. They have a lot of love for you. Whoever this person is, they have a lot of love for you. Okay, Ace of Cups. You guys got an intense reading. Let's see what else. Tell me about this person coming towards Aries, please. Okie dokie. The Star. This is a wish fulfillment. Definitely past life, I would say. And you know, like usually these soulmate love connections are always a pain in the backside, but it's worth it. Usually it's worth waiting for. It could also be an Aquarius as well, but this person's a wish fulfillment coming towards you here. You have the Empress, so you could be dealing with a Taurus or a Libra. Let's get another couple here. Or 3, also fine. You got this Page of Swords here. More Aquarius energy. You have the Knight of Cups. This person is coming towards you with some kind of offer. Well, not some kind of offer, a love offer. It looks to me like they're leaving something behind. I don't know what this Empress energy is. I'll have to clarify. Excuse me, cards, you're in the way now. And you have the Sun. Wow. Okay, this offer that's coming in is going to make you really, really happy. I also think they're coming in to tell you something. Like the Sun usually represents like getting information as well. I mean, not always, but especially coming out with that Knight of Cups makes me think this person is going to come in with some kind of offer that's going to make you happy. It's a love offer, but also I think maybe they have something to tell you. So let's clarify these bad boys. Alright, let's clarify this Empress. In fact, no, let's just move from left to right. Clarify this 8 of Cups. What's this person walking away from, or what happened? Okay, it's taken this person a really long time to decide or make a move. You see how slow the cards are coming out? Like a really, really long time. Okay. You have the 8 of Wands here. And I see the 3 of Wands poking out here. There's something about this person like walking away from the past and communicating with you here. And it's like movement. You know what else? This person is being guided solely by their intuition. You see how the moon is there? It means they're being guided by their intuition. And you have the Emperor here. So this could be someone that walked away from you in the past, Aries. Because there you are. You could be dealing with an Aries. But I want to say for some of you, this is like... I feel like this is a newer energy. I could be wrong, but it feels new to me. I mean, I feel like you know this person, to be honest with you, but I don't feel like it's an ex. Because this Emperor energy, let's clarify a bit more. Clarify this Emperor, please. Clarify the Eight of Cups. Clarify the Eight of Cups. Where did this person walk away from? King of Pentacles. Yeah. It's like some kind of heavy responsibility that they had. Like, I always struggle to put this into words, but bear with me, I'm going to try. It's like a way of seeing themselves that this person is kind of attached to. Like, they see themselves as someone very responsible, someone that's maybe very in control, someone that's maybe responsible for one person or a lot of people, or they see themselves as that energy, like the one that people always come to for like help or advice, you know, or for money or something like this. They see themselves as very stable, very in control, very logical, very organized. And I feel like this is what they're moving away from. Like with this Emperor and the King of Pentacles here, it's like they have some kind of obligation or sense of responsibility to someone or something that they're moving away from. And it's like in the past, I feel like this is what they kind of identified with. It's like where they got their payoff from. You know, like, oh, I'm always the one who does everything for people. Like, I'm always the one that saves the day. Like, if I can save this person, they'll love me, right? Or if I do this for these people, then that's how I get my validation. Clarify this Ace of Cups, please. They are so slow. Oh my god. Very pensive person you're dealing with. It's really not someone who... They don't rush. This is really, really not someone who rushes. The King of Pentacles with the Emperor. I don't think they could rush if they wanted to. They're just very slow moving. Very calm energy. Clarify this Ace of Cups, please. Okay, this is not clarifying the Ace of Cups, but this is this is the kind of energy they're showing up as here, like this Temperance energy. Like, they could be Sagittarius, but there's actually a lot of signs here. You have Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Well, Taurus. I'm going to go with Taurus for King of Pentacles. You have Aries, but it's more the energy that they were walking away from, like this responsibility, this kind of, it's almost like a facade. You know, like, I have to be the responsible one. I have to be the one that everyone goes to for help. And you have this Eight of Wands. I feel like they're repressed, or they were repressed. Temperance, like, they're very patient. They're very moderated. They really don't rush. Okay, so I think this is someone kind of new that you've been waiting on for a really long time. They're actually coming in for commitment. You have the Ace of Cups with the Hierophant. The Hierophant is a marriage card. I mean, if this is someone new, like newish, I doubt very much that they're going to come in and offer you marriage right away. But this Ace of Cups that they're going to come in and offer you, it's with the intention of marriage, right? Or if it's with the intention of something very long term. And I feel like you're dealing with someone very responsible here. I feel like this is someone who probably would want to take care of you. Which I know I can hear Aries being like, I don't need anyone to take care of me. Shut up. Okay, but I feel like in the time that you've been waiting for this person, you've actually been learning to let your defenses down, so that this person can come in, because I think they're going to try and do stuff for you. And obviously you don't have to let them do everything, right? But I feel like you're dealing with someone here who, they kind of get a kick I don't know how else to describe it. They kind of get a kick out of being like the one that helps people. They really like it, you know, or the one that's like in charge, or the one that's not that they want to control you, but it's like, I think they just like helping people. So I feel like that's maybe their love language, is like protecting people, maybe giving them money, or like, you know, fixing things, like solving problems, helping you, this kind of thing. All right, clarify the Star. Okay, the Star and the Justice card. So this is definitely a karmic relationship you're dealing with here, and I say karmic in a good way. And I don't mean dharma, because that's something else. But it's like it was meant to be. That's maybe a better way to put it. Like with the Star and the Justice card, this is something, and this is why it's taken such a long time, Aries. And I know it's a pain in the A, but it is what it is. You know, if you really want this type of like really loving, like soulmate connection, it's worth waiting for, right? Rather than just, you know, giving up and getting with someone that you don't really care about or whatever. It's kind of been written in the stars, you know, with the stars, like it's meant to be. Like it's fated. It's some kind of past life fated connection you're dealing with here. Could be a Libra as well. More Taurus energy with the Hierophant. What's this? King of Swords. So this is describing the personality of the person you're dealing with. Okay, so that could, pretty much all the signs are here, Aries. I don't know which one to call more, but the King of Swords is like, it's definitely Virgo energy, but Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. This person is very logical, very structured, very organized. I was kind of picking up Virgo energy before, so they don't have to be a Virgo, but this is how I'm describing them, because Virgos like that. They like, that's their love language. Virgo's love language is like helping people, doing nice things for them, problem solving, like not so much with the words with Virgo, you know, it's more about showing people, like, you know, showing you how they love you in terms of like doing nice things for you or helping you in some way. And Virgos often tend to be, they're kind of like you in that respect, Aries. Like they tend to take on a lot of responsibilities, people come to them for help, this kind of thing. But the King of Swords is someone they're very smart, whoever this person is. They're not so much with the emotion, this person. You know, you're kind of dealing with more of a strong silent type energy here. And I'm talking about a woman here as well. Women can also be strong silent types. They're quite traditional is what I want to say. Like if you're dealing with a man, I think they're maybe quite traditional. Like they might want to come in and like look after you or pay for you or something down the line. You know what I mean? Like they might want to be a provider. But King of Swords, like, I don't want to say closed off, but King of Swords can be a little emotionally kind of restricted, you know. Like I said, they would show you how they love you, maybe rather than saying it, you know. I mean, they will tell you they love you eventually, but they're just like, they're very rational, they're very logical. They're going to be handling whatever the situation is you got going on here from a very rational, logical perspective. Clarify the Empress, please. I'm interested about this Empress. Clarify the Empress, please. I know who this is. This is some kind of, this is their partner. I think you're dealing with someone in a relationship here. This has been coming through in your readings a lot. It's either a relationship, like a romantic relationship. It could be their mother, or like some kind of particularly strong feminine figure, or their romantic partner, I think is what they're leaving behind here. Because you see they're leaving it behind. You see, Libra, who's that? Was it Libra? Had a similar reading. I think it was Libra, I can't remember, sorry. Let's just clarify this Empress. It could be a family thing as well that they're leaving behind. Clarify this Empress, please. Could be a wife. You know, when it's Emperor, Empress energy, it's kind of grown up energy. It could be a wife or a husband that they're leaving behind. Clarify the Empress, please. There's a lot of fighting. I think you're dealing with someone here who's married, or they're engaged, or it's some kind of problem with their mother or their family or something. There's like chaos with this Empress energy that they're leaving behind. They're just done. They're just walking away from it. It's a very strong energy, whoever it is. I'm sure it was Libra that had this reading. I'm sorry guys, I can't remember. But there's some kind of chaos surrounding this Empress energy that they're leaving behind. Clarify the Page of Swords, please. They're definitely leaving something and coming towards you. Oh, it's going to happen really fast. Ooh. I'd say it's like they almost leave this person overnight. You have the Tower and the Hermit. The person or the situation, okay? Because it's like they have this epiphany with the Hermit and the Tower. It's like an epiphany, you know? Because I don't know if they fight with this person all the time, or there's just a lot of chaos or drama. It could be drama, like they might be with someone where there's a lot of drama, you know, and they're just like, nah. Because this person seems very peaceful, they seem very calm, they seem very placid, in a good way, you know, like they don't, I think you're just dealing with someone that's just, they just don't want drama. Who does, right? I can't stand that. People that make drama, you're like, you know what, there is enough freaking drama in the world without you just going off on some kind of like, I don't know, making stuff up. Like just stop it. Just stop it. But it's like they've really kind of gone inwards here, and with the Tower they've had some kind of massive dawning realization about this situation, and they're just done. They are out of here. And I think it's there we go. The Tower is something that happens kind of fast. And it's almost like all of a sudden they see the situation for what it is, or they see the person for what it is, and they leave. Because if you're dealing with someone who's in a relationship or they're married or something, and you're like, oh my god, how can this possibly come together? They're telling you, keep the faith, because love conquers all. And there's something that happens here really, really fast, and then it's like, because I can see it here, you know, it's like they leave this person, they have this realization, and then they come in and you guys are happy. Clarify this Knight of Cups, please. I think there's a lot of drama wherever they are for some reason. For a lot of you, there's like some kind of woman involved, or female figure maybe, I don't know. Clarify this Knight of Cups, please. Oh my god, the Knight of Cups is clarified by the Four of Wands. So yeah, listen Aries, this person is coming in for commitment. Now listen, I said that at the start. I think it's a new energy, and I think it would be a little bizarre for them to come in and just be like, marry me. But you have the Hierophant and the Four of Wands. Apologies Aries, my camera cut out. You know, like with this cup, they're coming in with a cup of love, and the cup of love is clarified by the Hierophant and the Four of Wands. Those are the two marriage cards. So I don't know, they want marriage with you. They want commitment. They might ask you to move in. It might be that intense when they come in, I don't know. But you should know that whatever this offer is, it's in their mind, it's leading to marriage, basically. And clarify the Sun. Whoa. Oh, yeah, they're gonna tell you something, or you're gonna see something. The Sun with the Two of Swords, it's like something you couldn't see, suddenly you're gonna see. Huh. Okay, what are they gonna see? I kind of feel like I just dropped those two. I'm not sure I'm in the right deck. What is it they're gonna see? Which deck am I supposed to go into? This is someone you already know, but that there's a separation. Like, you guys are in separation at the moment. Maybe I'll go into this deck. What is this thing? What's the information that comes out? It's a decision. You're dealing with someone here who, like, they couldn't make a decision, but you've justice here. Like, it's like they suddenly see something. Suddenly they see something about this person or the situation that they're in, and it's like the eyes open immediately, and they're like, oh, because I don't know if you've ever had that happen to you before. It happened to me a bunch of times. You know, because you convince yourself that someone's a good person, blah blah blah, and then they'll do something, and it can be something small. You know, like, you'll have been with this person, friends, lovers, whatever, and you put up with so much ish from them, and like really bad stuff, and then they'll do one thing, like be rude to a waiter or something, and you're like, oh, I see you now. Like, I see this now. I didn't see it before, but I see it now. And then it's like you can't unsee it, and it changes everything. And I feel like that's what's happening here with this person. I can't be more specific than that, because obviously this is not a personal reading. So that whatever the person does is probably going to be, you know, different for different people, right? But this is very much a strong message here to keep the faith, because you're dealing with someone very, very logical here, with a heavy sense of responsibility and duty. And they're going to see something about this situation or this person that they're with, and it's going to change everything. And then they're going to come in and basically offer you forever. So I want to get some characteristics cards here. Now, sometimes I have noticed that when I pull these, they actually talk about the person I'm reading for, which would be you. So if that happens, you know, that's probably what's going on, but I'll try and keep it very focused. Okay, sometimes I lose the energy a little bit, but I'll try and keep it very focused. I do think you're dealing with someone here, first off. I think they're a very hard worker. I think they've probably got some decent money behind them, because they're a bit of a squirrel, you know, like they just kind of squirrel money away. I think they're very responsible, very, very responsible, very hard working. Yeah, okay. Also empathetic. This person is very empathetic. It's funny because they're showing up as the King of Swords, but I think they've maybe got themselves into some kind of situation here where they're like, like, I don't see them paying, but it doesn't mean they're not, because it's the Emperor and the King of Pentacles. It's like a responsibility, looking after people, taking care of someone. And if your person is very empathetic, they may attract a lot of narcissists, you know, so they could be dealing with like a narcissistic family, a narcissistic mother, narcissistic partner, whatever, who just doesn't give an ish about them. And that's often the way with narcissistic relationships. You'll be blind for so long, and then there'll be one thing that they'll do, and it's usually something very small that they'll do or say, and you're like, I see you. So what else about this person coming in for Aries? Tell me about this Emperor coming in for Aries. Tattoos. This person might have some tattoos. Again, that could be you. Tell me about this Emperor coming in for Aries, please. You have blue eyes. You have Gemini. Who is this Emperor energy coming in for Aries, please? You have Saucy. Tell me about this person coming in for Aries, please. Air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Tell me about this person coming in for Aries, please. They're very humble. Could be an earth sign as well, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. See, there's a lot of different signs here. Tell me about this Emperor coming in for Aries. Who is this Knight of Cups? Intuitive. Yeah, I think you're dealing with someone that's kind of like, they might not be spiritual at all, but they actually read people very, very well. I think they're very empathic and like intuitive. So I feel like this person, like, I don't know if you know much about empaths, but they tend to kind of draw in like kind of selfish people, like narcissistic people, because, you know, narcissistic people love empaths. So that might be a thing for this person that they're only starting to realize now. Tell me about this. Who's this Knight of Cups coming in for Aries, please? They're funny. Very nice. Tell me about this Knight of Cups coming in for Aries, please. Tell me about this Knight of Cups coming in for Aries. They're very caring. You have boss energy. Yeah, definitely with the Emperor and the King of Pentacles and the Hierophant as well. This person is like solid boss energy. They could own their own business, or they could be, they're very well respected, whoever they are. I would say this is someone very wise, like someone who really knows. They're very mature, you know. They could actually be a boss, you know. What else about this Knight of Cups coming in for Aries, please? They're very calm. It's a very calm energy. I always run out of space to put them there. What else about this Knight of Cups coming in for Aries? I feel like I just dropped that one. What else about this Knight of Cups? Tell me about this Knight of Cups coming in for Aries. Tell me about this Knight of Cups coming in for Aries. Tell me about this Knight of Cups coming in for Aries. Who is this Knight of Cups coming in for Aries? You have Slender. And you have Kindred Soul. Tell me about this Knight of Cups coming in for Aries, please. Strong. So they might be physically very strong or emotionally very strong. Tell me about this person's Emperor coming in for Aries. You have Honest. And you have Muscles. So I think if you're dealing with a guy, they might be physically pretty big, pretty strong. What else about this person coming in for Aries? Tell me about this Emperor coming in for Aries. Oh, yeah, you have Spiritual. Tell me about this Emperor coming in for Aries, please. Okay, you have Neat Appearance. You could be dealing with a Virgo. Because Virgos are always very neat, very protective energy, yeah, for sure. Very driven as well. Health conscious. You could definitely be dealing with Virgo energy. So at least some of you. And let's get a couple more. What else about this person coming in for Aries? Gorgeous. Tell me about this Emperor. Tell me about this Emperor coming in for Aries, please. Tell me about this Emperor coming in for Aries. Tell me about this Emperor coming in for Aries, please. Tell me about this Emperor coming in for Aries. I just saw Very Wise. Tell me about this Emperor coming in for Aries. I'm trying to only take the ones that fall, because otherwise these cards, too many of them flip over. Tell me about this person. Thank you. Playful. So this person has a playful side that wants to come out. And I think they don't get to play a lot. Wherever they are, they don't get to play a lot. Let's get one more. Tell me, it could be a Libra. Just saw a Libra. Tell me about this person coming in. Yeah, family oriented. They might be kind of attached to the family. And I mean like the mother or the father or something. There might be like a lot of responsibility with the family for some of you. Like they do what they're told or something. Let's get a couple more. Tell me about this person coming in for Aries. This Emperor. Okay, glasses. I think we will leave it there. So I hope this was a useful reading, Aries. Many thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe for me if you feel like doing that. I'd appreciate it a lot. And many blessings to you, Aries. Love and light.